We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Got a piece of it. And coming. Going for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Bazemore. Pass to Parker. Here's Bazemore. Offline with it through. C-Train battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 5.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fox. Pass to Barnes. Wide open look. Westbrook pulls it in.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
They get it again. Here's Tucker. Launches a 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Bazemore. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Fox. Here's Parker. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
That's good. He has 7.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Timeout called by the Kings. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. There's the double team with Westbrook. Parker left side. Here's Bazemore. Fires for 3. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The layup off target.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And the Kings making a change here. Free throw no good for Parker. B-Train. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gives him the lead pass. There's the block. B-Train. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The Kings making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here's Sacramento. Down by 12. It's Bielitsa. Hits the jumper in space. And here are the Rockets. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Gordon. From downtown, Len grabs the board. Here's Bielitsa. Pass to Len. Joseph. Traps in the tray. B-Train. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. That will count. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Rockets on and back with the start of... Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts? The Kings trailing. Pass to Joseph. Here's Bielitsa. Now Joseph. Cuts off the pass. Gordon with it. All alone. The shot, no good.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And he gets it to go. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Staboko connects from three-point range.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings making a switch here. Knocked away. And here comes the break. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. They set the pick. Here's Bielitsa. Back to James. Stolen away. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. B-Train. No luck. Here's Bogdanovich. Plenty of space. They get it back. James outside. Fires from deep. Sacramento again missing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hands it from downtown. 16 points for him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Here is Bogdanovich. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Kings making a change here. B-Train. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Here's Bazemore. Pass to Parker. Parker left side. Bazemore. It's intercepted. Deflects the pass. And here is James. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
B-Train. James left side. Parker outside. Pass to James. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Parker right side. One shot on the way. And he gets it to go. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. 20 points for him.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And that does it for the first half. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from B-Train. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Now Barnes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Here's Tucker. Here's Tucker. Rocket 6. B-Train. Misses, and he wants that one back. And even 3-on-3 break. All sorts of time. That misses off the backboard. Backing in. Kicks it out to Harden. Tucker fires the 3. No good. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Barnes. It's good from long range.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Comes up empty down low.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Barnes. Now Parker. Here's Bazemore. Uncovered. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
B-Train. All 3 off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. A steal. B-Train hits it from three-point range. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Bazemore. Pass to Barnes. Shot denied. Westbrook with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. B-Train. B-Train. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Kings making a switch here. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Here's Bazemore. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Pass to Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. Shot is blocked.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boys.
B-Train. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Parker. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
B-Train. Blocked. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his first foul. Back to Parker. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. With 1 on the clock, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story. Shot from the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And there's the whistle.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
B-Train. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Fox, here's Bazemore. 11 feet away. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
And the shot is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Parker. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bagley. The tray.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Good. Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Bazemore. Back to Parker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fox misses off the right iron. Fast break, here they come. From the stripe. Rebound by Parker. Here's Bogdanovich. Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Fox. The stupendous finish in traffic. B-Train. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oh, here's Parker. Here's Bazemore. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. B-Train. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And he has 42. Here's Bazemore. That one wide left. B-Train. The offensive rebound. And the basket good. Back to Parker. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the Kings will go for a different look here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And here is James Lynn. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. B-Train. From outside, off the mark. James outside. Pass to Joseph. It's picked off. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. So it's the Rockets now. 22 is their biggest lead. And they're on the break. Here's Violates. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Defensive foul.
Joseph. Free throw good, Joseph. That one is no good. For the three, no good. Here's Violates. No good from the wing. So you see the Rockets.
Spin as you go, helicopter spin as you go, helicopter spin as you go, helicopter.
Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces that you can't make.